On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Immerse.
To become fully involved in a particular activity, to dip or submerge in a liquid, especially so that they or it are entirely covered.
Examples:
Immerse the cloth in the dye. Completely immerse the ingredient. He immersed himself in his research.
Entropy.
A scientific concept that is most commonly associated with a state of disorder, randomness, or uncertainty.
Examples:
Entropy calculation. Entropy conservation. Since the second law of thermodynamics is applicable to the universe, the entropy of the universe continues to increase.
Overestimate.
To estimate something to be greater in amount or importance than it really is.
Examples:
Overestimate the value. Overestimate the amount of time spent. He tends to overestimate his abilities.
Slum.
A heavily populated urban area characterized by poor, rundown housing and infrastructure, often associated with poverty and social neglect.
Examples:
Slum area. Slum dwellers. The government needs to invest more in affordable housing options to reduce the number of people living in slums.
Sprawl.
To sit, lie, or fall with one's arms and legs spread out.
Examples:
Sprawl out luxuriously on the sofa. Sprawl for acres. The lush vegetation sprawls across the wonderfully landscaped gardens.
Externality.
A cost or benefit that affects a third party who did not choose to incur that cost or benefit.
Examples:
Externality costs. Network externality. The negative externality of pollution affects not just the polluter, but also people living in the surrounding area.
Salient.
Most noticeable or important, striking.
Examples:
The salient part of the speech. Salient feature. The most salient point made during the presentation was the potential profit increase.
Manifestation.
A visible or tangible form of something, especially a particular sign of a disease or condition.
Examples:
Manifestation of a deeper problem. Manifestation of psychological stress. The manifestation of his anxiety was evident in his shaking hands.
Degrade.
To make something worse, especially in quality, to show or treat someone in a way that makes them see no value and do not have the respect or reasonable opinion of others.
Examples:
Degrade his public image. Degrade environmental quality. You should not degrade yourself by allowing them to use you.
Cathedral.
The main Christian church of a bishop's diocese, which is often the largest and most important church in the area.
Examples:
Cathedral school, cathedral choir. The cathedral's stained glass windows depicted scenes from the Bible.
Plaza.
A public square, marketplace, or similar open area in a town, especially in Spanish-speaking countries.
Examples:
Main Plaza, Memorial Plaza. 3 young men were busking in the shopping plaza.
Catastrophe.
A sudden event that causes extreme ruin and misfortune.
Examples:
Catastrophe risk management. Avoid climate catastrophe. The lack of funds has resulted in a catastrophe for our university system.
Deprive.
To take away something from someone.
Examples:
Deprive others of profit. Deprive him of his status. He was deprived of his freedom when sentenced to life in prison.
Asteroid.
Also planetoid, a small rocky body orbiting the Sun, typically in the region between Mars and Jupiter.
Examples:
Asteroid mining. Asteroid explorer. Scientists are studying the composition and origins of the asteroid belt to understand the early solar system better.
Apron.
A protective garment covering the front part of the body and tied at the waist, worn while cooking, working, or performing other activities.
Examples:
Apron strings. Wear an apron. The chef tied his apron around his waist before starting to cook.
Curvature.
The degree to which a line or surface deviates from being straight or flat, a measure of the amount of bending of a curve.
Examples:
The degree of curvature. Spinal curvature. The curvature of the Earth can be seen from space.
Chuck.
To throw something carelessly or casually, to get rid of something or someone.
Examples:
Chuck the ball across the yard. Chuck my job. I will chuck these old shoes in the trash and buy a new pair.
Emphatically.
Forcefully or assertively, expressing something with emphasis or conviction.
Examples:
Emphatically deny. Emphatically state. The speaker emphatically expressed their opinion on the urgent need for climate action.
Outdo.
To do better than someone, to surpass.
Examples:
Outdo him in trickery. Outdo the competition. He tried to outdo his rival by breaking the world record.
Permeable.
Capable of being penetrated, passed through, or absorbed, allowing liquids, gases, or other substances to pass through a surface or material, often with ease.
Examples:
permeable membrane, air-permeable fabric. The soil needs to be permeable so water can easily drain through it.
Bistro.
A small, informal restaurant or cafe, typically serving simple, home-style meals or light refreshments.
Examples:
French bistro, cozy bistro. We decided to have a quick lunch at the neighborhood bistro.
Waitress.
A woman who serves food and drinks in a restaurant or cafe.
Examples:
waitress at a restaurant, tip the waitress. The friendly waitress brought the food to the table and asked if they needed anything else.
Pleasurable.
Giving satisfaction or pleasure, enjoyable.
Examples:
a pleasurable experience. Have a very pleasurable time. Our marital life was full of happiness and pleasurable excitement.
Dismal.
Depressing or dreary, causing or showing unhappiness or despair.
Examples:
dismal failure, dismal performance. The weather was so dismal that we decided to stay indoors all day. Despot. A ruler with absolute power, especially one who abuses that power.
Examples:
evil despot, the despot's reign. The country's people lived under the despot's rule for many years, enduring abuse and persecution. Termite. A small, pale social insect that feeds on wood and can cause significant damage to wooden structures and furniture.
Examples:
termite damage, termite inspection. The house was infested with termites and required extensive repairs. Indignation. Strong anger or annoyance at what is perceived as unfair treatment.
Examples:
indignation against the government. Indignation meeting. His indignation at the injustice was palpable. Supple. Flexible and easy to bend or move, gracefully agile, adaptable or responsive to change or new ideas.
Examples:
supple muscles, supple leather. The ballerina's supple movements left the audience mesmerized. Boardroom. A room where the board of directors of a company or organization meets.
Examples:
boardroom meeting, boardroom decision. The corporate boardroom was filled with tense silence as the CEO presented the new plan. Casket. A rectangular container, often made of wood or metal, in which a dead body is placed for burial or cremation.
Examples:
plain casket, wooden casket. The funeral director closed the casket and secured it with screws.
Burglar.
A person who unlawfully enters a building or other property to steal or commit another crime.
Examples:
ex-convict burglar, caught the burglar. The skilled burglar bypassed the alarm system and entered the house without making a sound.
Confer.
To have a meeting or discussion, to come to a decision or agreement or exchange ideas, to bestow something.
Examples:
confer degree, confer honor. The leaders of the two countries met to confer on the issue.
Sporty.
Having a stylish, athletic, or active appearance or character.
Examples:
sporty car, sporty outfit. The new car has a sporty design and a powerful engine, making it fun to drive on winding roads.
Mutilate.
To cause severe damage, disfigurement, or injury, usually to a person or an animal. To destroy, alter, or damage something severely or irreparably.
Examples:
mutilate a document, mutilate a body. It is cruel for anyone to mutilate an animal for any reason.
Vaulted.
Having an arched or curved ceiling or roof, constructed or designed in the shape of a vault, characterized by an impressive or grandiose style.
Examples:
vaulted galleries, vaulted arch. The church's architecture featured beautifully vaulted ceilings.
Fiasco.
A complete failure or debacle, often resulting from poor planning, execution, or unforeseen circumstances.
Examples:
fiasco in the project, fiasco of a performance. The company's decision to launch a product without proper testing resulted in a marketing fiasco.
Moth.
An insect with wings similar to a butterfly that travels at night and is attracted to light.
Examples:
moth larva, moth attracted to the light. The moth is a serious threat to the farm's output.
Steppe.
A vast, wide, and usually treeless plain, typically found in semi-arid or arid regions, characterized by fertile soil and grassy vegetation, often used for grazing livestock. An expansive and open grassland ecosystem found in Eurasia and North America.
Examples:
steppe climate, barren steppe. The nomadic tribes set up camp on the vast steppe.
Mulch.
A protective covering, often made of organic materials such as wood chips, straw, or leaves, applied to the soil around plants to suppress weed growth, retain moisture, and provide insulation.
Examples:
Mulch from the vegetation. Organic mulch. The landscaper recommended a layer of rubber mulch for the children's playground as it provides cushioning and minimizes injuries from falls.
Inhabit.
To live in a specific location, to reside.
Examples:
Inhabit a cave. Inhabit the stomach. I have no idea what sort of folks inhabit the neighborhood.
Aversion.
A strong dislike or reluctance towards something or someone. A feeling of extreme distaste or aversion towards something or someone unpleasant.
Examples:
Aversion therapy. Strong aversion. Her aversion to snakes made her avoid the reptile exhibit at the zoo.
Antidote.
A chemical substance or remedy that stops or controls the effects of a poison or disease.
Examples:
The antidote to the poison. The antidote for aging. Knowledge is the antidote to fear.
Amenity.
A feature or aspect that adds comfort, convenience, or enjoyment to a place or situation, a pleasant or desirable quality or attribute, to features or services in a building, neighborhood, or public space.
Examples:
Luxury amenity. An amenity of professional coaching. While the hotel was quaint and charming, it lacked the modern amenity of high-speed internet.
Insidious.
Tending to entrap or beguile unawares, working or spreading in a hidden and usually harmful way.
Examples:
Insidious plot. Insidious behavior. The disease has an insidious onset, making it difficult to diagnose.
Agony.
Extreme physical or mental pain or suffering, often prolonged or intense.
Examples:
Severe agony. Emotional agony. The athlete fell to the ground in agony after injuring their ankle.
Ridicule.
Speech or behavior that makes fun of or mocks someone or something. Teasing, sarcasm, or scornful remarks that are intended to belittle or humiliate. Verb, to mock, criticize, or make fun of someone or something in a scornful or derisive way.
Examples:
Public ridicule. Ridicule at his expense. The ridicule from his classmates made him feel embarrassed and ashamed.
Facade.
The face or front of a building, especially a large one, superficial or false appearance intended to conceal something unpleasant.
Examples:
The outside facade of a castle. Facade of wealth. A gentle facade concealed his powerfulness.
Inmate.
A person who is confined to an institution, such as a prison, hospital, or mental health facility.
Examples:
Inmate population. Inmate rights. The prison implemented a new educational program for inmates to learn skills and prepare for life after release.
Snatch.
To take or grab something suddenly or quickly.
Examples:
Snatch a hasty meal. Snatch up her purse. He snatches victory from the jaws of defeat in the game's final seconds.
Epoch.
A particular period of time, usually marked by significant events or developments, a division of geologic time.
Examples:
Epoch-making event. Postmodern epoch. The Industrial Revolution is often considered an epoch in human history.
Urbanist.
A person who studies or is an expert in the design, planning, and development of urban areas, especially in improving the quality of life for the people who live and work there.
Examples:
Famous urbanist. Urbanist philosophy. The Transportation Board accepted the urbanist's proposal for a bus rapid transit system.
Excavate.
To dig or remove earth, rocks, or other materials from the ground or a site, often to uncover or discover something.
Examples:
Excavate a deep hole. Excavate soil. The archaeologists excavated the ruins of an ancient city buried under the desert sands.
Reconstruct.
To build or form something again that has been damaged or destroyed.
Examples:
Reconstruct an image. Reconstruct the original text. They've decided to reconstruct a ruined castle.
Courtyard.
An open space surrounded by buildings or walls, often in the center of a building or group of buildings.
Examples:
Quiet courtyard. Spacious courtyard. The hotel's beautiful courtyard was the perfect spot for a wedding reception.
Catastrophic.
Extremely harmful, causing physical or financial destruction.
Examples:
Victim of catastrophic injuries. Catastrophic climate change. The extinction rate of aquatic animals was catastrophic.
Salvage.
The act of saving or rescuing something from potential loss or destruction, the property or items that are saved or rescued in this way. Verb, to save, recover, or rescue something from a dangerous, damaged, or deteriorating situation.
Examples:
Salvage operation. Salvage a sunken ship. The salvage yard was full of old cars waiting to be scrapped.
Vivify.
To bring to life, to make something more lively, vibrant, or animated.
Examples:
Vivify the atmosphere. Vivify the conversation. The energetic music began to vivify the crowd, getting them dancing and cheering.
Diminish.
To reduce or be reduced in size, extent, or importance, to make something smaller, weaker, etc.
Examples:
diminish a reputation, diminish swelling. As people get old, their energies may diminish.
Sleepwalk.
To walk about or perform other physical activities while asleep or in a sleep-like state, to engage in automatic behavior while asleep.
Examples:
sleepwalk through life, sleepwalk at night. My sister used to sleepwalk as a child, but she eventually outgrew it.
Vocation.
A strong feeling of suitability for a particular career or occupation, a person's employment or main occupation, seen as worthy of dedication and commitment, a calling or strong inclination toward a particular way of life.
Examples:
vocation training, artistic vocation. Her vocation as a nurse gave her great satisfaction and purpose in life.
Disturb.
To interrupt someone who is trying to work, sleep, etc.
Examples:
disturb the peace, disturb his sleep. Tourists frequently disturb the island's delicate natural balance.
Clueless.
Lacking knowledge, understanding, or awareness about a particular subject or situation.
Examples:
clueless in many ways. Clueless about the situation. She was completely clueless as to how to solve the problem.